What's up, guys? Pokémon Center here, and we got a nice little buys and tries video. This is our good old YouTube page. Give us a like and subscribe. Let us know how we're doing. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, leave a comment below. We'll definitely get back to you as soon as possible. We got a nice PSA submission we're getting ready to send in at the end of this week, maybe early next week. So let's get into it, guys. Now, first stop we're going to do is Costco. Again, they had the Mega Charizard UPC drop. You got a 2-pack, 185 bucks. It was miserable. This would have happened on Tuesday. The queue, I was like 575,000. I didn't get anything. From what I heard, they didn't have a ton of product, and it got bought out pretty quick by bots. That's just speculation. I don't know for sure. So heading over to Amazon. Let's get to the top of this page. All right, so looking at Amazon, going through some deals, UPC at 150. My Target just restocked this. There's about 20 of these that were in there, so UPCs are definitely around. Do not get yourself caught in about 3 or 4 weeks when you can't find these and wish you would have bought them. $149.99 still is a little bit higher than I'd pay, but it's still not a bad price. Booster bundles for 151. I know the whole Target 151 drop and all this stuff. We got a Target thing coming up here later. We'll get to that. $110, not too bad. That's about market price on those. Charizard EX Special Collection, 5 packs for the promo. These are about $35 MSRP. Target had a bunch of these stocked. Text sticker for Prismatic. You're seeing these drop every now and then at Walmart in store. 1 to 5 typically are available. Surging Sparks. I did not see any of these this week actually at the Walmart restocks. UPCs. Let's go with Phantasmal Flames and Mega Evolutions. When's the last time you saw these actually on the shelf at Walmart, Target, or anywhere? UPCs just aren't around right now with the availability. It's kind of crazy. So UPCs, I mean, if you're going for pack price, UPCs are definitely not the best way to go about it. Either the 3-pack blisters or the booster bundles are definitely a better pack price. But still, UPCs or ETBs, don't see them hardly ever anywhere. Right here, $45 from Lunchbox, way more than I'd spend on that. Build and Battle Journey Together, $33, not bad. You get the good old card in there that has the Journey Together logo on it. I got a few of them around here. Let's see. I got a Paradox Rift, a couple Paradox Rift. They come with that nice little logo on it. So they're kind of nice little decks. They're somewhat collectible. I'm going through Mega Lucario. We'll find this later on the video. Gosh, text sticker pack for Paldean Fates. Had a guy in town, actually, Tyler. He just messaged me. He found one of these in town locally at a place. Couldn't believe it. A little bit higher price, but he said he found it. It was unbelievable. Booster boxes. They're really not a lot of booster boxes anymore, guys. So they haven't printed too many of them. So if you need booster boxes, you're running out of time. Now let's head over to Walmart. Now with Walmart, we're going to go up to the top right here. We got the text stickers collection, higher than I'd spend. Pre-orders did drop last night. This right here was an absolute shit show with the Ascended Heroes 3-pack. The only thing that's getting released Ascended Heroes-wise, bots ate this up. They ate it up crazy. There was bots that checked out over 400 or 500 times each because they just went back to back to back. They need to figure it out at Walmart. I don't quite get it. This, though, the Celebration 30th for the Pokemon, I actually was able, I stayed in this for a while. It's got the really cool Pokemon Day 2026 coin, and I love the promo, okay? I do not know if this promo is a regular card or if it's a holo. I hope it's a holo, but very excited. I stayed in the queue about 10 o'clock, 2 hours after the whole thing dropped. I was able to get 5 of these. Very excited. I got them for $17.99 each. Really happy about that. So those I know will be in the store for quite a while, but I'm still really happy to get them. Going through Venusaur boxes, 62 bucks. Insane. Destined Rivals for 60. Didn't see a lot of booster bundles of Destined Rivals anywhere. Premium Figure Collection, 150. This is a deal. If you're going to get the Mega Charizard UPC or the Premium Figure Collection, I'd probably get the Premium Figure Collection. They're the same price, and to be honest, these aren't going to be around as long as the UPC probably. But if you want to spend a little bit more money, I would go with Blooming Waters. It's 151. You can't miss. Now, between Premium Figure Collection and then this right here, the ETB, I would do ETB over Premium Figure Collection. That's just me. The reason I do it is because it's easily stackable. You can have more than one of these and put them in a box. These are kind of bigger product. They're tougher to, store. SPCs, hoping these get restocked. We'll see what happens with Sam's Club coming up here. Too much for the lunchbox. That's Surging Sparks, pretty high right there. Let's see, 143.98, a little bit cheaper. This is a Walmart one. Gosh, Snorlax 63. That's too much. Poster collection right here, the Victini, $45. This has went up in the last 3 or 4 weeks from $29 to $45. Pretty crazy. Melmetal GX box. This is the one that actually came from Target. $40. Not too bad of a price on this. If you don't have one, it's pretty cool. The reason these are a little bit unique and Target does them is because they have, let's see. I don't know if this one shows it. I don't think so. It should be another design on the other side as well. So maybe this is a different one. I haven't seen this one before, but I do have some of the ones from Target. Blooming Waters for 200. Gosh. Lucario for 85. Not bad for Mega Evolutions. So let's keep going, guys. We're going to go over to Magic Madhouse. Magic Madhouse has had a few good things, some sealed products for Pokemon. We're going to do what's in stock. Maybe the website loads. All right, we're going to go in stock. Prismatic at 20. That's about where we're at. Pokemon 151 at 31. A little crazy. Black Bolt White Flare. You guys are sleeping on it. I did as well. This is drying up. You can't find Black Bolt White Flare anywhere. And remember, it has 3 of the top 10 cards price-wise for 2025. The Reshiram, the Zekrom, and the Victini. Unbelievable cards, all of them. Let's see what else. We got the Pokemon Holiday Calendar, 23 and 24, 99 bucks. Wow, so crazy. Menards and stuff had these in stock for a very long time, but I mean, they sold out eventually. These right here is so crazy. The Charizard EX Super Premium Collection, 135, higher than I'd spend. It's probably a $100 product, but I mean, Sam's Club had these just falling off the shelves for, well, they were 50 bucks. Keep going through, not seeing too much here. 151 tens. If you want those cheaper, you can buy them at Game On Games. They have $25. They have tons of them. It's 25, but $12.50 a pack, but they have tons of them. Shroud Fable. So Magic Madhouse, not much. We'll go over to Josh's. We're gonna go in stock, and we're gonna go with Pokemon Sealed. Let's see what we got here. Nothing much. Battle Decks, Battle Decks, Battle Decks. Falling Skies at 35. Ugh. Nope, I'm out. Right here, still Sam's Club, the Prismatic Evolution Supreme Collection. It's supposed to be dropping next week, possibly the week after. We really don't know. It's supposed to be online and in store. We'll kind of see what happens there, but these are going to be $70 is what it says online. I have heard they're going to be closer to $79.99, possibly $89.99. We'll see what happens. Head over to PokeNE. PokeNE just bought a $110,000 collection from a guy, or spent $110,000 on a collection. I'm assuming you paid anywhere from 70 to 80% for it, but if you get a chance, check that video out. It was a pretty good one. They go through the collection. It is totes and totes and totes of stuff. Mostly Sword and Shield on, like, moving forward, but it was interesting. Brilliant Stars. I think actually some of the stuff that he got in that video, I don't know, it might be up here. Maybe not. Let's see if we can find some stuff. Journey Together ETB, 80 bucks, not bad. Wow, Crown Zenith, that's insane. Booster bundle for 150 bucks. If you're buying Crown Zenith booster bundles, you're crazy. You need to be buying the 10s, okay? The Zapdos, the Moltres, and Articuno 10s. They got 5 packs in them. Some of them have 6, I believe. It's either 4 and 5 or 5 and 6, but they're cheaper than this. And they're going to have the promo with it. So, cases available of 150, or not 151, but Scarlet and Violet base. I still think that's probably a deal. If you get a case of that, it's like 1,200 bucks, 144 packs in there. Out of stock. This was in stock the other day too. Combined Powers. I remember when these are on Amazon forever. Walmart, these were falling. These were $60 on. They have 10 packs in them. 60 bucks at Walmart, couldn't sell them. I remember these getting down to mid 30s. So, still got. If you need that Paradox Rift, $275, good price. So that's what PokeNE has. Now we're heading over to Bulba Cards. Bulba Cards, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. What do you have? Venusaur 45. This has went up $5. $23.99. This went up a couple bucks. Yeah, crazy. 79 Phantasmal Flames ETB, cheapest we've seen so far. 235. This is a little higher than it was. It was at 220, I believe. But if you're looking for booster boxes, you're running out of choices, guys. There's not too many of them around. When's the last time you've seen Journey Together Surging Sparks anywhere? Destined Rivals you can't find. Mega Latias, 4 packs though, so I don't think I'd pay $29.69 for it, but that's just me. It's out of stock anyway. Um, I still think Silver Temp for this Build and Battle Stadium, $110, not a bad deal there. So that's about it. I'm not going to go to page 2. Safari Zone. Right here's the new one that just came up, the Pokemon TCG Mega Collection Bundle. This right here is a pretty good deal. So you get a binder, some top loaders, some sleeves, and you get a Phantasmal Flames and Mega Evolution booster box. Now let's say those booster boxes are $240 each. You're going to be right there at $480. Then you get this ancillary stuff with it. You're paying about what you would for these products. They're just trying to give you a little bit more in there. Odds are Safari Zone had to buy a bunch of binders, top loaders, and penny sleeves when they were getting their allocations, because the more you buy from distro, the more you get allocated. So you got to buy a bunch of these ancillary products. That's why you see videos like PokeNE, Alpha Investments, Nostalgianomics. They buy all these battle decks and stuff that never will sell, because the distributor knows that if you buy that stuff, when it comes to your turn to eat, they're going to let you eat. These are still on here. The Unova set, 110, still same price. Not enhanced for 230. It's not bad. Prismatic booster bundle display. Ooh, 1200, but that's what it's going for. PSA 10 mystery slab. I could only imagine. Oh wow, look at that. Pokemon Paldean Vates booster bundle display, 1100. That's a new one on there. I haven't seen that one. So there's your choice. Would you rather have Prismatic Evolution or Paldean Fates booster bundle display? Leave a comment below. Let me know, because I'd like to know which one you guys think. It's kind of up in the air toss up for me. The Bubble Mew I absolutely love. The chance of getting a God Pack over here really gets me excited. So let me know. All right, next one we have is Hills Wholesale Gaming. Now, when we go to this one, let's see if I can find it on here. There was a Lucario box. An EX figure collection. Yep, right here. Pokemon Mega Evolution or Mega Lucario. This box right here we had seen for more. This right here, you get 6 of them. Okay. 6 of them for $210. So you're going to be paying about $35 each. That's MSRP for those. This is not a bad deal. They don't have a ton of packs in them. The pack selection's pretty good. You got Mega Evolutions and Destined Rivals, but these figure collections sometimes hold really well. I wish they came with a promo that really slapped. This one's not that great. So it's, if you want a cheap Lucario box, this is the place to go. I'm trying to see some other stuff. Let's see, Skyland. Let's see, Journey Together booster bundle. 45. That's high. Supreme Victor's theme deck box. $2,000. Man, 8 decks. I get it, but holy smokes. Black Bolt 3-pack blister, $320. That's not a bad deal, guys. All right, let's see now. Shroud Fables booster bundle, 6-pack, 45. That's high. Stellar Crown booster box, $249. I know people shit on Stellar Crown, but not bad. 144 case don't have. Surging Sparks 3-pack blister. Wow, 600. That's a little bit high. Twilight Masquerade Elite Trainer box, $850. This has went up right here. If you want Prism or Twilight Masquerade Elite Trainer box case, this was about a $700 item. $850. It's going up in price, guys. So that's what we got for Hills Wholesale Gaming. Now we're going to head over here to good old Smoke and Mirrors. Smoke and Mirrors, what do they have? Looks like they have the Pokemon TCG. What's this one? The Tohoku special box. Now, when we look at this one, it's going to have a special promo in it. This one right here. So it's a good looking card, good looking promo. Here's the deal. Do I think it's a little bit high for the price? These are $20 boxes in Japan. They print them on demand. Okay. Now, do I think it's crazy to pay that much for them? No. Because you know what else is crazy? The Mario Pikachu. The good old Scream Pikachu. the gray felt hat Pikachu, and that was a promo you got. Okay, now the Mario and Luigi one, those were $20 boxes. Those came out in 2016, I believe. They were everywhere. Like, it's so crazy. Now they are $5,000 and $6,000. All right, Mario and Pikachu one was a slam dunk. If I would have been in the hobby then, I would have bought them. But of course, hindsight 2020. When I tried to actually buy them in 2021, a guy was selling them. He was selling them for I think 1,500 each, and he was a little wishy washy on it, so I didn't finish the deal. But I mean, I wish I would have. Think about it. Then you got the poncho wearing Pikachu's. Those were $20 packs. Like, they're crazy. They look just like this. So, do I think it's crazy to spend 150 on this? I don't. I think these things are. I think they're worth holding on to. I really do. Let's see. I think Shroud Fable, if you don't have these two in your collection, well worth getting. The Greninja and the Kingdra. If you need Shroud Fables, ETBs right here. That is what you got to do. Man, $73. You know what? Let's just check out Shroud Fable. All right, over here on TCG Player, we got some good old Shroud Fables Elite Trainer Box case. 750 bucks right there. That's not bad right there. 830 or 825 for three of each. Pokemon Center one for 500. These things were up there forever. Let's see, Pokemon Center. Here we are, ETB. Let's check them out, guys. So we got Shroud Fables ETBs. Are they selling? They're selling every day for about $75. It's only a matter of time, guys, before these start to go up. Okay, I think Shroud Fables is still a pretty good one to go after if you want to. Okay, let's see. These couldn't even sell on the shelves. Like, it's crazy that they're a $53 box. These were awesome. Pokemon Go, the Charmander, Bulbasaur, and the Squirtle. Very cool. Gosh, let's go to page 2. Not seeing much as battle decks. So kind of done right there. Let's head to the next one. Now, Collector's Cash. I just actually bought something from these guys. It came today. I bought it on Tuesday. It arrived on Friday today. So they did a good job. I got some One Piece Starter Deck 29s. Really good service. Shipping was pretty good. This is what I got. The One Piece ST29 Egghead Starter Decks. I think they're a great product. There's 2 of them left, so I think they're a slam dunk to get, guys. But let's check out some of the Pokemon stuff. All right, so let's check out the Pokemon sealed products. We got Pokemon booster boxes. Let's just see what they have. We want to go stuff that's in stock. So let's see. Phantasmal Flames is pretty high. Scarlet and Violet base is really skyrocketing right now. Destiny Rivals at 500. That's about what it is. Paradox Rift. Temporal Forces, Stellar, that's a little bit higher. Surging, that's way too high. Journey Together, way too high. Let's see, Sword and Shield base, Darkness Ablaze, Battle Styles, holy smokes. XY Breakthrough, 45, that's so crazy. So, not crazy. If you need a case, though, of Phantasmal, case of Destiny for 2,600, you don't see cases of them around. So, that's Collector's Cash. We did order from these guys. We thought they did a pretty good job. They shipped it out pretty fast, and we'll definitely do it again. Let's go to Cash Cards Unlimited. Let's see what they got here for sealed products. 160 products, it says. If anything pops up, actually, I do not know. Oh, that's all Japanese. Availability. This website is not working at all. So we're going to unlimitedly cash out on this one. Game Nerds, let's see what we got here. Nothing jumping off. Battle Size for 290. Paldean Fates for 100. I'd rather go to Safari Zone and get a sealed one for 1,100. Scarlet and Violet, 310. This thing has went up like 60, 70 bucks in the last couple months. It's crazy. Obsidian is right around $300 most of the time. I would stay away from 360. Paradox Rift at 320. I get it from Pokémon. Silver Tempest for 600. I'd rather do Lost Origin. I'd pay 130 more for Lost Origin, to be honest with you. Paldean Fates for 320, not bad. It's about what they go for. Fusion Strike for 1,200. It's crazy, so crazy. Let's see what we got. Shroud Fields for 85, higher than I'd pay. King Gambit for $40, not bad. I mean, I get the UTB over that one. Shroud Fables 3-pack. 25. That's not bad. Let's see. Oh, I told you, Pokemon Go is going to pop. You guys sitting around thinking I'm crazy. It's going to pop. Mega Evolution for 250. Phantasmal Flames for 250. These were all less last week. 350 for Twilight Masquerade. So not much here at Game Nerds. Now we're going to keep going to Miniature Market. Miniature Market, let's see what they have here. Ascended Heroes out of stock. They did pre-release on all these. This one right here is a little bit high. This is exactly what GameStop is selling it for. So that was a little bit nuts. Again, they had the 10s and stuff. They were all pre-ordered. $10 is a good price though if they were pre-ordering for that. 32 for this, not bad. Mask of Ogrepon for 70, a little higher than I'd spend. The Gengar deck for 30. That's what they're selling for now, guys. It's crazy. Pre-order of these 10s, you got the Mega Charizard, and then you got the Charizard 10s at $22. The pre-order and that's pretty good. $145 for this, pretty good price. Let's see what else we got. $82 here, cheapest. No, and it's not the cheapest. I think we saw Lucario for 78. Mega Evolutions or Mega Heroes mini 10s for 16. That's not bad. You just don't see them very often. Mega Lucario for 42. Cheapest we found on that. 45 for this. A little bit higher than I'd spend. Let's go to page 3. See what's popping. Phantasmal Flames, 245, higher than I would spend on that. 78, that's the cheapest we've seen the ETB, except for Walmart maybe. These for $30, that's high for the pre-order on them. 15 for 45, that's the same price as Amazon, or not Amazon, but Walmart. Oh man, Destin Rivals, $420. If you don't have a Destin Rivals booster box, that is it right there. $420. That's the deal. That is the deal right there. $420. So cheapest we found it today. Premium figures sold out, of course. Ooh, Twilight Masquerade for $70. That's close to MSRP, guys. If you don't have one of those in the PC, I would definitely be coming over here and grabbing some Miniature Market. And tons of Black Bolt White Flare stuff in stock. There's not going to be any more Black Bolt White Flare, guys. I'm telling you. So let's head over to Hobbyville. Hobbyville I like to jump in on every now and then. Definitely I do a lot of One Piece and stuff ordering here, but the Pokemon, we got to see what's going on with the Pokemon. Now, let's see. We're going to do in stock only. $29 for those. Ooh, a little bit higher than I'd want to spend. Let's see. The Paldean Partners 10s. Okay. These I haven't seen for a while. 47's higher than I would definitely go on those. We got Furious Fist for $4,600 if anybody just wants to run that debit card. $31 for this. That's higher than we just had at Miniature Market. These figure collections, the Pokemon 151 First Partner Simplified Chinese Premium Gift Box, Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur. Pokene had these on his as well. They're not worth $260, guys. When I say that, this stuff when it gets printed over in China and Japan, it sells over there for like $15 to like $30. The market value and the premium they bring over here is insane. It's so insane. Simplified Chinese 151, super cool, but we don't know how Chinese is going to do. It may cool off terribly fast. Phantasmal Flames 3-pack for $21. That's pretty good. Let's go to page 2. Paldean Fates types 24, $331. Not a bad price there. Okay. Now hear me out on this. Booster bundle. Okay. 6 packs, $100. That's what they've been selling almost everywhere. So if I get 6 packs of those divided by 24, that's 4 booster bundles. This right here, 24 packs for $331. It's a pretty good price. I mean, I don't know where they're getting the packs. If they're opening them from booster bundles and they get a hit or something, I don't quite know the pull rates on that. But if you want Paldean Fates, pretty good right there. And actually, let's math it a little bit. That's $14, $13.75 a pack. So it's really not that bad. Let's see, Mega Lucario for 40, a little bit higher than MSRP. Mega Heroes 10 count, not bad. Gengar deck super high. Deancey deck, oh man. Salmonance and Rusharam, very good. 5 Destin, 5 Surging, good deal right there at $62. Let's keep going on. Let's try page 3. Fingers crossed. We got the 10s from Team Rocket, 44 bucks each. A little bit higher than I'd spend on those, but not bad. Destined Rivals sleeve packs for 9. I would definitely not grab those. Gem Mint Volume 2 for $65 is not bad. It's a fun set to open. I've heard. I did not pull the trigger on that one. So Mask of Ogerpon for 62 and this one for 58. Charizard higher than I'd spend on that. Now let's save more money at Menards. Now again, these sold out. These ones, let's check them out again. They had about 1,700 of them earlier today. Limit of 24. You have to do a mail-in rebate. Remember, the mail-in rebate is only good on 10 of them. Okay. Now, right now they have 1,634. In the last hour to 2 hours, they've sold almost 100 of these. Okay. These right here at the pace they're going, I bet these are sold out probably by next Friday. So if you want some Mega Gengar, I definitely would, or Genghis Khan, I would definitely jump in on these. All right, now, so the Team Rocket's Mewtwo and League Battle Decks, $25, higher than I'd spend. If these get to the $15 or $20 mark, probably not too bad to pick up. There are 2,400 of these available. Again, the Mega Gengar, I think, sells out by next Friday. Head over to Shields. I don't want to sign up. Nothing great. Oh, man. Guarantee they're not in stock. Out of stock. Shields never has stuff in stock. Let's move on to Dix. Oh, they got the good old 10 right. Not available to ship. Limited stock and pickup. They might have it in store then. 37, more than I'd spend. They got Crocs and some sleeves. Dix. They're cardless. Macy's, nothing here at all. Macy's is kind of weird. Every now and then they'll have Dragon Ball Super Fusion World of Blaze Aurora Booster Box 24 packs. I don't know anything about Dragon Ball or Yu-Gi-Oh, but Legendary Collections 25th Anniversary Edition. I've seen these on the shelves quite a bit at Walmart. Target. Target's drop at 2 a.m. Let's talk about that. What bullshit. Why would Target drop at 2 a.m.? All right, let's just be honest. Okay, it's for bots. The whole Target thing, like, oh, we're going to have all this 151. Total bullshit. I'm pretty sure they're getting people to try to sign up for their 360 type membership thing. If Target does, which I think they will, have some 151 because they don't want to get screwed on false advertising or something, it'll be like a case. So I'm not worried about this. Until I see it in person in the stores, I'm not worried about Target at all. But Target, oh my gosh, nothing. It's so crazy. Pre-orders sold out. Weird. Didn't even get a chance. Target's so bad for bots. It's unreal. Let's go over to Best Buy because why not just rip the Band-Aid off? Oh my gosh. I don't even want to say the price. Oh, $75. It's so ridiculous, guys. Game On Games. Let's see what they got here. Shroud Fables for 80 still one of the better buys I think they have. Their build and battles are all between $40 and $50. I don't think build and battles are a bad idea, but nothing crazy here, guys. Game On Games is super expensive always. Now let's head over to GameStop. Now GameStop, I put 2 of these to pre-order in my cart. $37.98 each. Or $18.99 each. So $37.98 total. That's for the 2-pack. Then the 3-pack is $28.49 each. So right here's my total, $99. And I have a discount. Look at that. They love me. Shipping is $28. $28 to ship something that's going to fit in a box this size. Insane. GameStop, you're insane. That's just the last one there. So that's what I got, guys. That's my buys and tries, my good old steals and deals, just like Smokymon does. But if you guys want to check us out, give us a like and subscribe and help us get to the magic number 100. And remember, guys, catch them all.